We're going to start by making our newsletter front page. The size for this is an 8.5 by 11 document. The bleed is 1/8 of an inch or 0.125, and the margin is 1/2 inch or 0.5. So we're going to start by laying in our header, and we do this by File Place or Command D. Go to the folder where our header is located, and in this case it's Daily Bugle. We open it up, and instead of just clicking, we're going to click and drag to fill up the space and then let up. Notice it fits the space nicely. We know that we're going to want a 3-column here, so what we're going to do is we're going to go up under Layout, Create Guides, and we're going to increase the column size by 3. Notice Preview is on. I'm going to increase the gutter just a little bit as well. Maybe let's do 0.1875. And we're going to duplicate that later, so 0.1875. Click OK. Let's lay in our information about the publication. So we're going to click and drag a text box. Now I'm going to introduce you to some new things. I'm going to type in volume. Let's do volume 5. I'm going to hit the tab key and type issue 25. I'm going to hit the tab key one more time, and I'm going to do November 30th. If I could spell it right. There we go. And 2015. Okay, I'm going to move that down just a little bit, and I'm going to fix my spacing here. Then I'm going to hit Shift-Command-T. Again, that's Shift-Command-T, and it's going to bring up my tabs. So I'm going to put a tab. I'm going to go over here about the center, let's say 3 3/4, and I'm going to make that a center tab. And then I'm going to click over here at 7 and looks like 7.4583, and I'm going to make that a right justified tab. Now notice that it's laid in my items perfectly. I'm going to grab a line. I'm going to draw a line across, holding the Shift key down to keep it straight. I'm going to increase it to 2 points and move it up. Alright, next I'm going to lay in my text. So I'm going to grab another text box, and I'm going to make a nice big text box. Second. That looks pretty good. I'm going to call it, I'm going to center it. I can go up here and click this or Shift-Command-C to center. I'm going to call it the girl, a goblin. I'm going to return here, and I'm going to put and the great heartbreak. Okay, I'm going to increase it, my size, and the way I'm doing this is I'm holding Shift Command and I'm using the period key to increase it. I want to change the font too. I'm going to make it Helvetica. I've got a lot of fonts, as you can tell. Let's make it Helvetica bold. There we go. Now to increase the leading, I can go over here and increase it here manually, or I can hold the Option key down and down arrow, and that will increase my leading. So again, two things we just learned. Shift Command, the comma and the period key, shrink and enlarge the text. The Option up and down arrow works your leading. Alright, so we're going to move it down just a little bit. Of course, I like to breathe. Then we're going to lay in another nice big text box for the copy. And we're going to go File, Place, or again Command D. We're going to click on Spidey Text, and we're going to open it, and it places our text in there. Now, because this is a newsletter, I would like to have it in a nice 3-column layout. So up at the top, you'll notice it looks like number of columns right here. So I can take it up to 3. And I can push up one to do the 0.1875. Now we have a nice column layout, and it looks good. All right. So to do this, I've got it set at times regular. And I also have over here in the paragraph, right here is the below paragraph. I have 0.125 here. So make sure you add that. Now I'm going to place some imagery. Okay, again, Command D or File Place. And I'm going to grab the Green Goblin with Gwen Stacy. I'm going to open it up. And I'm going to kind of draw a box where I want it right here. But I don't want the whole thing, so I'm going to crop it in. Make sure your outline is in blue. I can grab the bottom and bring it up. I want to bring it up to about, there. Move it into place. We'll add the text wrap to it. And it looks pretty good up at the top, so I'm not going to mess with anything else. I'm going to add my other photo in, called Gwen Death 01. I'm going to place it. Of course, it's not wanting to work for me, but hey, isn't that the way life goes? There we go. And I'm going to click and drag so that I get it right in that column. And let up. I'm going to add the text wrap to it. It's a little close at the bottom, so I'm going to add a little bit to my bottom right there. And now it's all lined up and everything looks good. And that is how you create a 3-column front page for a newsletter.